although we're not doing anything wrong, people are looking and we feel uncomfortable, so we're going to move to a quieter road that doesn't have any houses across from it. Let's go.
We've chucked a oneer at the wood for the ceiling.
A oneer?
Do you know what a oneer is?
No.
100.
Oh, never heard of that before.
We're going to go the classic van life way and use tongue and groove on the roof. It might look a little bit like a sauna, but I think it's the tradition, and so we're going to stick with it.
It's so hot, like unbelievably hot. Why would they do that? Oh, they want them to be like that. I'm so stupid sometimes.
It's nice, isn't it, Fernie, eh?
Yeah.
It's nice.
A good girl.
Before we go, we want to get the walls and the ceiling up. So today we're finishing off the ceiling. We've offset it slightly because the lengths of wood that were available weren't quite long enough for the van, but it's worked out quite nicely. It looks very sparry, and Joe has soldered the positive and negative connections. That's the only thing I know about electricity. Happy with it?
That was the worst one. The rest have gone in quite nicely, but look at the state of this one.
The last thing to do is to put the trim on the fan.
Everyone loves a bit of trim.
It does look a lot better.
So now that the ceiling's on, we're going to use some of the wooden panels that came with the van, and we're going to try and make some walls.
Joe did not use his measuring tape very well.
And then paint department's going to kick in. What colour are we doing?
Maybe this kind of colour, like a sage.
Sage.
It's a nice, like, pastel calming shade of green.
We'll start with white undercoat and then perhaps a sage. Can I have a lick?
No, because you'll steal all of it. Yeah, blackout. We did more shopping, spent another oneer in Donnell. Joe needed a new duvet.
Joe needs a new
curtains.
battery.
Joe can't
Ooh.
just steal batteries from the street.
Hi. How embarrassing.
Oh, some chicken nuggets, bros.
So we're going to try and cut this Super King mattress into a double. So we have to shave about 65 centimetres off the sides.
I have no idea how this is going to go. This is improvisation at its maximum. I'm hoping that it's just going to cut and stay in one piece. But I don't know.
Easy.
You get a couple of little bits here and there, but yeah, mostly.
It's alright.
It looks like a cake. There's like frosting in the middle.
This is a lot more brittle at the top, and this stuff slices quite easy. So if you start at the top, I think you're on for a winner. Is that how you say it?
We've got our bed in. It's really high up. I think we might need to include like a step or something to get onto it.
Try it.
Oh, I like it. And it's not too high either. I'm really happy this worked. Just get a blade and cut it.
Yeah, that went really well. So that is the bed in. We've got most of the essentials in the van now. We've got electricity, we've got plumbing. We don't have our fridge yet, but we do have ventilation. We have a toilet, a very horrible porta potty thing. We can finally take it out. So we're going to do a little bit of stealth camping somewhere in London.
You've forgotten how to drive it, Joe?
I haven't driven this in months.
At least it turned on.
Okay, what did we lose? First of many.
We do have latches, but they're not installed. All right, no more sharp corners. According to my research, it's legal to park a camper van anywhere. unless it's private property. If that's wrong, please let me know, but that is what I understand from reading online.
We've just found our spot for the evening. It's outside a park that we used to live near, and we can already see some of the residents getting a bit shifty. We've got some old guy on crutches just looking. I don't know what they can do. I don't know if they can call the police or call anyone to move us.
Again, as far as I'm aware, it's not illegal, but I'm not a lawyer.
So we'll settle here for a bit. Jodie's very nervous.
I'm not, I'm excited but anxious.
We really would benefit from having the 2 seats instead of the double seat. Ooh, how did that go?
All right. A little bit less elegant than me.
Let's get sold.
Have a look outside and see what we can see. And if we have the light on, how much can you see inside?
So the test is we need to see if they look as they walk by. They didn't look.
That's a cute dog.
I'll go out and walk by and then I'll see if I can see you.
Okay. Don't look so suspicious. You look creepy. Don't think he can see us. Although we're not doing anything wrong, people are looking and we feel uncomfortable, so we're going to move to a quieter road that doesn't have any houses across from it. Let's go.
The door's open.
Lesson number 1, remember to close the door properly before driving off. We're parking where another camper van who lives in the area always parks, and he's not here today. He's at his other spot because he alternates, so we're going to steal his old spot.
Hang on, we've got another button there. That locked the front. All right, we've worked out how to lock the van from the inside. We've got lots of people that keep looking out their windows at us and walking by and double taking at the van. So I don't know how it will go, but we're going to try and do the whole night here.
We have made a huge mistake. So what we're going to do is go and sleep back on the drive where it's safe. We are kind of lost that stealth camp battle for many reasons. It was not a very successful overnight trip. We didn't end up staying as long as we wanted to. We found that there were too many problems and too many things that weren't quite ready, which is kind of a good thing, which is why I'm glad we did it. Even tiny things like we didn't have fly screens, which I didn't even think about being an issue, and then it ended up being a really big issue. We had so many flies. If you've got the lights on and the windows open, it's just like a beacon for all insects to come. So what we need to do is come up with a list of all the things that we need to change. Things like we hadn't painted the walls. It's such a small thing, but it made the van feel like it was a van rather than a home. The decoration part of it is kind of important because it makes it feel more homey.
When we were cutting the mattress, Jodie had the great idea of using the extra foam to make our seats for our seating area. So we've ordered some dirt cheap fabric from Amazon. It was only £20 for like 2 meters worth. So what we're gonna do is wrap the foam from our mattress and make some seat cushions. Our mattress was 25 centimeters deep, so we've cut it in half and we're using one for the base and one for the backrest.
We bought some thick fabric, which is a sofa material.
We're gonna wrap the fabric around the cushions and staple it on with the staple gun.
I think it looks like a very professional sofa cushion. You just don't look at the back.
Let's see the back. Oh.
I know we could have just bought them, but we cut our mattress in half, so we might as well use it. Now we need to do the part that you sit on. We need to put the fabric on the foam to make our seat cushion. Perfect. Now we have a chair. Don't ask. Looks good. We have our cushions upholstered and our cabinets are almost finished being built. So join us next week when we'll be putting them on the walls, securing everything to the van and hopefully getting a little bit closer to setting off on our adventures.